Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Today we've got a bit of a fun one. So it was about 3 weeks ago that I reached out to Asher. So Asher Anders, I've mentioned him on here before. He sent me a disc. He has a YouTube channel and he does a disc giveaway every single video, which is really cool, and no one out there is doing that. So a lot of his expenses going into giving back to the people that are watching his channel, which I thought was really cool. Wanted to get a little bit more attention to his channel, and so I kind of gave a little bit of a shout out. I know that he got a few people that went over and subscribed, but I thought it would be really cool to do something a little different. I've got a ton of discs sitting on the shelf that I just don't throw. Either they're backups, but you know, in some cases I've got 10 of a specific disc. And so I decided, let's put together a full bag's worth of discs. I say that, the number I came up with was 12. So from one premium putter up through the range, kind of a smattering of different discs that someone could theoretically make a complete bag with, go out and not have a shot missed. Like have every shot that they need represented in that box. Be able to go out and hopefully shoot a round that is at or better than their rating. And so that was where the premise of the whole thing came up with. I came up with what it was. So I put together a box. It actually happened to be this exact box right here. Not the contents of the box, but the box itself. This box has kind of gone all over the place, from MVP and all around. But I put together a box of 12 discs, sent it over to Asher, and he did an unboxing on his channel. So if you guys haven't seen that, I will link it down below. Make sure you guys go check that out. Following this unboxing, at some point, both he and I are going to go out and individually shoot rounds and record those rounds to see whether or not we can shoot at or above our ratings with what was in the box he got from me and what's in this box that he sent me. So let's find out what I'm going to be shooting with. Let's go. All right, so there were no real guidelines on what it was. It was just kind of the number we were going with was 12. He did say on his that he was going to try and outdo me. So I know I sent him some pretty cool discs. So I'm actually really excited. Make sure I don't turn this box so I'm showing you guys my address. Okay, starting out. Oh, my son Dylan is going to love this one. Starting out with a really cool sticker on here. So we got we got that going on, and then of course a note. Mark, enjoy these. A few of these are some of my personal favorite molds, and that's coming straight from Asher. So we're gonna start right here. Oh, what's cool is it looks like on some of these he has actually put a description. This looks like it's got a little description on the bottom. Because honestly, if I'd pulled this out, I'm not sure that I would have known what this is. I now know. So this, he says, is the best approach in the game, the Berg X. And actually, I just watched a video today of him playing. He and Justin were out playing with some Berg X's and the new range, the Eagle McMahon MVP range, or Axiom range. But this is really cool. What's this stamp? It's like a cat print or dog print. No, it's a really cool double stamp that's on there. I like the color. Kind of like with his video, he had just pulled them in. I literally got these about 15 minutes ago. So I have not had these in my possession very long. They came right off the UPS truck, were delivered. I brought them in, and yeah, we're doing this. So some of these are probably gummier than what they feel right now. This one feels actually pretty stiff. I've never thrown a Berg X. I've never thrown a Berg, but it doesn't feel horrible. It doesn't feel as bad as I honestly expected a Berg to feel. It's not as deep and nasty feeling as I really thought it would be. The thumb track stuff is kind of interesting, but we'll see how that works out. So I believe this is a 1-speed. It's one of those that you chuck really hard. It doesn't go anywhere and it falls to the ground. Judging from his video today, they do have a little bit of stability to them. Okay, next up. Okay, So this is a Prodigy A5 in the 400 plastic. I actually have an A5. This one's got a cool star stamp on here. I like the foil that's on there. A5 is a very good underrated approach disc. This one is 173 grams, so this one will be a good approach disc. Awesome. Oh, a nice Huck stamp. This one is, an EMAC Truth. So I've actually never thrown an EMAC Truth. This is one of my friends, Pat. I know that he loves throwing the EMAC Truth. Feels pretty good. What are the numbers on this one? I'll have to look that up real quick. Okay, so I just looked it up. EMAC Truth is a 5502. So it actually is a spot in my bag that I've been trying out a bunch of different discs, trying to figure out what's going to fit that slot. And this one, initial hole feels really good in the hand. It's got a little bit of dome there, but it's got the Huck stamp. I mean, how can you go wrong with a Huck stamp? Green, I like it. Feels pretty gummy, pretty flexible. All right, let's keep this thing rolling, but I am pretty happy with that one. Okay, so this one is a Millennium Draco. It's a Calvin Heimberg edition, 9403. So nice overstable 9-speed, not a lot of glide, so it's going to be good for fighting in those windy conditions. Might be one of those go-tos in those types of conditions, or for something you're going to really need to dump. So that one's cool. I have never heard of that one before. Okay, so this one is a lot like the Function that I sent to Asher. So I sent him a Function. This one is a Prodigy F9, so very understable fairway driver. This one is an 8.6 -4 0.5. So this one should keep turning. This one's a good I wonder if I put this on hyzer, if it's going to flip up, get a turn. I wonder if it'll come out of the turn and land soft, or if it's going to cut roll. So definitely one I want to get out and try out and see how this one actually works out. Great discs so far. Let's keep this thing rolling. All right, Discmania TD. This one is one that I actually enjoy throwing. I've got 2 TDs, and I actually just got a hold of, when I was in Nashville, when I met Paige Pierce. I was at the Nashville store there, the Nashville Disc Golf store right by the airport, and I picked up a Innova-made TD. Hasn't been thrown yet, but that thing feels really, really nice. These things, while it's got a 10.5 -2.1, what I found from all of them is those flight numbers are kind of swapped. It's like a -1.2 is probably closer to it, unless you're ripping it on a headwind, and then of course you can get a little bit more turn out of it. But good solid disc there. All right, another one I have not thrown before. This is the Kristen Tatar, now Kristen Lat, St. Pro. So this is I say this is like a 10-speed overstable, 10 or 11-speed overstable. It's the more stable version of the Saint, from what I understand, but like I said, I haven't thrown it. This one, oh yeah, little pop top, little heartbeat pop top, got some dome to it, and the Latitude 64 plastic always feels really good. The Royal line is pretty amazing. Gonna be excited to get that one out and throw it. Okay. Westside Discs King. So this one has a flight number. It's 14.5 -1.53. So definitely a higher speed driver for sure. 14 speed. I gotta say that this rim, while wide, doesn't feel super huge. Like, I've thrown some 14 speeds, 13 speeds before that feel really huge in the hand. This one doesn't. Does have a little bit of dome to it, a little pop top to that one, a little bit of a heartbeat. Okay. So this is a, does not say on it. So this one, let's look for the embossing on here. Okay, so this one is a Scorch. I do like the Scorch. The Scorch is a 9 or a 10 speed. It's like a 10.6.1.1. I believe, actually, it has it right here. 11.6.2.2. I love this plastic. I love the Tour Series from Discraft with this Jawbreaker Z Flex and blue. I love the blue, so gonna be good to get out and try that one out. I wonder, compared to a stock run Scorch, whether that one is a little bit more overstable or understable. Give it a try. Okay, so we've got a Simonline R2 Pixel. So this one is different. I've got a couple of the Electron, I think they're Electron Firm Pixels. This one's, it's the black with the rainbow stamp. With the R2, I think most of them are that way. But it's got a lot of really nice shininess to it. It's got little sparkles all throughout it. And actually quite a few of these, if you shine them under the UV light, actually have specks that glow in them. But what I really love a lot of the Axiom discs have really swirly rims, and this one is no different. It's got a really cool swirly, like white, gray, blue, green, just a really cool. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, all the swirls that are in there, but really cool. So that's going to be a great throwing putter. For me, the Electron ones flip over really quick, really easy. Okay, so this one has another sticker on it. It says Nuke OS, best forehand disc ever. So I know this is one of Asher's favorites. I know that he has several on his shelf. So good forehand disc. It's got a lot of torque resistance to it. It is a 13404, so definitely an overstable beast right there. High speed. And then last but not least, all right, so this is an out of production, Innova made Discmania CD3. And he says this is the best disc ever made. Control driver, CD3. Oh, it feels good too. The Innova plastic, just, I like the give to it, the softness, without it being like floppy. And this one's got a really cool die job to it. I don't know if you guys can pick that up there, but very, very cool. Something that I'm gonna look forward to throwing. I mean, I know that with this being out of production and being what it is, a lot of people probably wouldn't throw it, but I like to throw my discs. So got a CD3, Nuke OS, Pixel, Scorch, a King, and that VIP Ice Orbit plastic is really cool looking. Got a Saint Pro, a TD, Prodigy F9, a Draco, EMAC Truth, A5, and the Berg X. All right, guys, I'm really looking forward to getting out and getting some throws with these. Shoulder still isn't healed. I'm supposed to be in a sling right now. I didn't have it on for this video because I was just sitting on the couch. Wanted to get this done. I'm really looking forward to getting out, giving these things some throws, seeing how they go, seeing how I can hit lines with them, seeing what shapes I can work, and then getting out on a course, probably in the next month or so, get out on the course and see whether or not I can shoot my rating. My rating's not great right now. Like I said, last year was the first year playing, and so I've got to continue to work that up. My tournament play, my tags play versus what I'd go out and do when I'm out just playing, two completely different types of rounds. I posted onto Instagram and Facebook my U-Disc from last year. I hit over 300, I think it was like 320 courses, 320 rounds, 65 or 70 different courses last year. Just continuing to add to that this year. But real excited to get out and throw these as soon as I possibly can. I have been throwing a little bit with the sling on, having that immobilize the arm, and I am getting some pretty decent throws. Went out and threw some mid-ranges yesterday, felt really good, but really looking forward to this. You guys stick around. If you haven't done so before, go check out Asher's channel, go see the discs that I gave him, and come back, let me know whether you think that he's got a solid bag. And let me know which one you would rather have. Would you rather have the bag that I sent him or the bag that he sent me? I want to know. What would you change? What would you add? What would you delete? What do you love? What do you hate from each of the bags? Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.